Sometimes when we go through things, we think that we are kind of going through it alone, and you're not really sure how you're going to get out of your situation. No matter how bad your situation is, there's one thing that rings true, and it is that God's grace is sufficient. This is what Paul writes in 2 Corinthians chapter 12. I'm going to read starting at verse 6, but I recommend you guys to read the first 6 verses to understand the context. It says, "Even if I should choose to boast, I would not be a fool, because I would be speaking the truth. But I refrain, so no one will think more of me than is warranted by what I do or say, or because of these surprisingly great revelations. Therefore, in order to keep me from becoming conceited, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me, but he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weakness, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong.'" God is our strength. When we put our trust in him, and when we give him our weaknesses, he lifts us up and makes us stronger. In Isaiah 40 it says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." There's this idea that when you become a Christian that there's not going to be any hard times. It's all going to be sunshines and rainbows. But that's obviously not the case. As we are seeing here, there's going to be these times of persecutions and in hardships. There's no problem or issue that you're dealing with that God isn't aware of. In the same chapter in Isaiah, God says, "To whom will you compare me? Or who is my equal?" says the Holy One. "Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens. Who created all these? He who brings out the starry host one by one, and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing." This is a God who's saying, there's nobody like him. He is one of one. Rely on him. Rely on his strength, because in your weakness, he will make you stronger. Lean on him in hard times, for he has said that his grace is sufficient.